Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. This is your reading for the 1st to the 15th of January 2018. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and I hope that you all have a prosperous new year. So let's have a look at your reading for January, the 1st to the 15th of January 2018. Show me. Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Sagittarius for January 1st to the 15th? Show me Sagittarius 1st to the 15th of January 2018. Sagittarius, Sun and Rising signs. Sagittarius, Sun and Rising signs. Sagittarius, whoops. Sun and Rising signs for the 1st to the 15th of January 2018. Show me. Alright, let's split the deck into 3, Sag. And let's have a look for you guys, what I can see coming in. Some of you guys might be stuck at a little bit of a crossroads. That might be the energy around you. Okay, I think might be love. I think you might have fallen out of love because you are showing us the 8 of Cups in the reverse. That's who you guys are in the 1st to 15th of January 2018, Sagittarius. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. So 8 of Cups in the reverse means that you close your heart off to love. This card can mean that you leave. You leave a relationship, you leave a situation, you've given up. You're no longer putting the hand out, Sagittarius. You're no longer saying, I love you. Or you're no longer saying, look, I'm offering you my love. Fill my cup. You're no longer asking somebody for something. Sometimes when you get a cup card, like a Page of Cups or a Knight of Cups, or not Queen of Cups, her cup's already closed, or even a King of Cups, or an 8 of Cups, any card that you see with a cup that has its hand out, sometimes this person can be telling you, fill my cup. If you get a Pentacle card opposite a Cup card, it could be somebody asking you to borrow money, for example. So with a Cup card in the upright, the hand is outstretched and it's saying, fill my cup. Fill me up. Love me. Let me love you. When it's in the reverse, this is almost like time's run out. And you're saying, actually, all my love is gone. Sometimes this card can represent somebody who feels just emotionally drained. It's not that you're necessarily, you know, if it's the other person, they might be emotionally unavailable with the 8 of Cups. They might have left if the 8 of Cups is in the reverse. But because this is in the you now position, Sagittarius, I think that emotionally you guys have given up on a situation. I think you've either left it, or I feel that you are no longer offering yourself to an individual with this 8 of Cups in the reverse. The reason that all of this is happening is the 8 of Coins in the reverse. I don't think this is you. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo individual, or you're dealing with somebody who's not putting the effort into the situation. They're not working hard. They're not focusing on you. They're not working towards a shared goal with you. They're being lazy. You know, they're displaying signs of boredom. Or it might be that the situation is about something is just a dead end. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is it's dead end. It's going nowhere. So I feel that a situation has occurred. The reason everything is happening is that somebody's not putting the effort into this relationship. This is a dead-end situation with that 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. And in the recent past, Sagittarius, this might be you in the recent past as the King of Wands, because this can be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You might have been ambitious and motivated to look elsewhere. Your intuition might be very high. It might be that you've been dealing with a King of Wands in the recent past. It might be a fellow fire sign, or it could be somebody who is... Be careful of King of Wands, even in the upright. This person can be married, but they can have a girl or a guy in every port. So you might be dealing with such a person like this. Your challenge is the Hanged Man, somebody who's not making a sacrifice. For some of you guys, you know, the Hanged Man in the upright means in limbo, waiting, in suspense. In the upright, the Hanged Man in the reverse can either mean that somebody's not changing, they refuse to change, they refuse to listen, they refuse to face up to their intuition, they refuse to be enlightened. The Hanged Man in the reverse can also mean somebody who, it can mean a situation where you're forced, there's a forced change here. So the challenge for you might be that that there is now a time where change has to occur with this Hanged Man in the reverse. It's forced, it's going to happen, there's no waiting, there's no being in limbo. Or this could simply mean somebody's not willing to make a sacrifice. And as a result of that, the energies around you is you're not willing with this 2 of Wands in the reverse. If the Hanged Man in the reverse is your challenge, is somebody who's not making a sacrifice, it might be the energies around you is that you're at an impasse right now. you're stuck at a crossroads with the Two of Wands energy. It could be that there is division. Because somebody is reluctant to make a sacrifice with the Hangman in the reverse, you're stuck at a crossroads, but also there's division in this partnership. And for some of you guys, you don't feel confident enough to move forward anymore with the Two of Wands. The most likely outcome will be that you have a lot of choices that you're going to need to make. Some of you guys might be feeling confused. Some of you guys might be looking at other options. Coming in, Sagittarius, I feel that you guys will be giving up on an opportunity. Four of Cups in the reverse. You're going to be giving up this opportunity so that you can actually endeavour to look at other opportunities with that Four of Cups reversed. Because influence is coming in at the Page of Wands in the reverse. You might not be hearing from an individual. Somebody might not be communicating with you with this Page of Wands in the reverse. They might be giving you bad news in the reverse. They might be lazy. Again, cards that indicate somebody who's lazy. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Hanged Man reversed. All of those types of cards indicate laziness in the tarot. Page of Pentacles is another one when it's reversed. Lazy ass. Can't be bothered to put the effort in. So it's either a delay, bad news with this Page of Wands, or somebody's simply not making the effort. Your fears are that this person, potentially being the Emperor in the reverse, doesn't want to conform. They might not want to have a traditional relationship with you. They might not want to build a relationship with you with the Emperor in the reverse. The outcome I see is you guys blocking a person out. Seven of Wands means rejection. I see you guys blocking somebody out by the end of the first 2 weeks in January 2018. Let's have a look. Let's open up this reading, Sagittarius, and see why the Ace of Cups is reversed. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? Why is Sagittarius showing as the Ace of Cups reversed? Show me. I feel that you're no longer invested emotionally in an individual. It might be that you've got a earth sign individual around you. It might be for some of you guys you're no longer invested because you're weighing up possibly two relationships with that Two of Pentacles energy showing there in the reading. Okay, you might be weighing up possibly two people. You might be weighing up a water sign individual, a Queen of Cups, and also a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. So it might be that you guys are no longer investing in a particular relationship because you might be toying with the idea of two other people. Could be a air sign or a water sign individual. Doesn't have to be that. Otherwise, it could be that you're no longer invested because you guys have eventually, finally weighed up, finally made sense with that Two of Pentacles, that you need to cut yourself off or cut your emotions off. Because the Queen of Swords in the reverse means to cut yourself off, and the Queen of Cups is all about emotions. So if you're not toying with the idea of other options, it might be that you're finally weighing up that you need to cut yourself off emotionally from an individual. Because the reason for all of this is the Eight of Coins in the reverse. And why is the Eight of Coins reversed in the foundation of this reading for Sagittarius? Why is the Eight of Coins reversed in the foundation of this reading for Sagittarius? Show me. I feel that somebody's not putting the effort in, and I feel that this person with the High Priestess, they've either been hiding from you or they've been very detached. I feel that the reason that all of this is happening is that somebody's not putting the effort in and they've been very detached with that High Priestess in the reverse. Also, I feel because the High Priestess doesn't just represent aloofness, so this person's not putting the effort in, they're possibly very aloof with this High Priestess showing up next to the Eight of Pentacles. Might also be that this person's not putting the effort in, but they've not been communicating anything to you with that High Priestess energy. In the recent past, Sagittarius, you've experienced the King of Wands. And why has Sagittarius experienced the King of Wands in the recent past? I think that some of you guys have experienced an individual, potentially, who has been resting on their laurels with that Seven of Coins. So this person in the recent past, this King of Wands, it might be, I think it's either potentially for some of you guys, it's an earth sign or it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. I think that you've experienced someone here who seems to be evaluating whether they want to invest in a relationship with you. And as a result of that, you guys, your challenge is the Hanged Man. And why is Sagittarius' challenge the Hanged Man? Well, the Wheel of Fortune just flipped out on the reverse, so I have to take that card, I feel. I feel that somebody here with the Hanged Man energy is not sacrificing. They're not sacrificing who they are as an individual. They're reluctant to change. Therefore, with the Wheel of Fortune, this relationship cannot move forward because this person won't allow the relationship to move forward. They're bringing in a element of stagnation, I would say. Hanged Man in the reverse is, I don't want to sacrifice. On any level, I'm not even willing to consider it, which the Hanged Man in the upright can be. Hanged Man in the upright can be where somebody changes their mind, or somebody is pausing and reflecting. Hanged Man in the reverse means somebody doesn't do that. They're not willing to change at any cost. And I feel it's bringing stagnation into the relationship with this Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is why the energies around you guys, Sagittarius, will be the Two of Wands in the reverse. What will the energies be the Two of Wands in the reverse around Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks in January 2018? Show me. Well, I'm seeing severance, separation here. I'm seeing divisiveness in a relationship, in a partnership, due to arguments, potentially, due to disagreements with that Ten of Cups in the reverse, and due to general unhappiness. There's an emotional instability in this relationship that is causing some form of divide with that Two of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys also, the energies are, I don't want to move forward in this situation because this relationship makes me feel very unstable emotionally. I don't feel happy. I don't feel that this person is potentially my soulmate with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. Which is why the most likely outcome will be the Seven of Cups. Why is the most likely outcome for Sagittarius in the first 2 weeks of January 2018 the Seven of Cups? Well, I feel that you're very confused. I feel that you're very confused by a King of Swords in the reverse. I think you're very confused by what somebody's telling you. I think you're very confused as to whether this person is being honest or not with you. With this Seven of Cups showing here. Seven of Cups shows confusion. And the King of Swords shows somebody who's not being honest. Somebody who's a manipulator. I think you're very confused by somebody who's manipulating the situation. And it seems to be coming off the back of this King of Wands, who seems to be playing for time with the Seven of Pentacles. This person's working out whether they want to invest in their relationship or not. Alright? I feel that this person hasn't completely detached from you, Sagittarius. I feel that in the foundation, this person's not putting the effort in and they're being aloof and detached. But I think in the recent past, you might have experienced that this person, I think the same person is the King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands, and this King of Swords dude in the reverse. I think they're all the same individual. Some of you guys, it might be that you're looking at other options with another individual. But the King of Swords in the reverse wouldn't be the best person to look at an option with. So some of you guys, it might be the most likely outcome is you'll start looking at other options in terms of another individual, King of Swords in the reverse. That could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra individual. Usually he's an Aquarius. Could be two people around you in January, the first 2 weeks of January 2018. But the problem is neither option, I feel, is any good. Coming in, you guys will experience the Four of Cups in the reverse. And why will, in the immediate future, Sagittarius experience the Four of Cups in the reverse? Show me. Well, I feel that you guys, it might be that you either give up an opportunity to talk with this person, to communicate, to move things to another level with this person. Eight of Wands means increase. It means movement. It means action. It means communication. So you might be giving up on the opportunity to communicate or to take this relationship to another level with this individual, with that Eight of Wands. Because what you'll experience coming in is the Page of Wands in the reverse. And why will Sagittarius experience the Page of Wands in the reverse? I think that there's somebody here who's showing elements of being bored, Page of Wands, being lazy. I think you're going to experience somebody who doesn't act, who doesn't communicate with you, because I think for this individual, they're actually quite a selfish individual. They tend to hold back. They're reluctant to change with that Four of Coins. Your fears will be the Emperor reversed. Why Sagittarius fears the Emperor reversed? Why Sagittarius fears the Emperor reversed? Show me. Well, I think you're worried with the Nine of Swords. The Emperor reversed, as I've said, is somebody who is weak. This type of person doesn't want to conform. I think that you're fearing that this person doesn't want to conform because they're worried with the Nine of Swords. Emperor's reverse mean I don't want to conform to the status quo. So this is a commitment phobe I think that you're dealing with. I think you guys are dealing with a commitment phobe. And I think that your fears are that this person doesn't want to commit because they're worried with that Nine of Swords energy. They don't want to conform to a traditional relationship because they're worried. They might be worried with the Empress in the reverse that this is not the relationship for them. They might be worried that this relationship is clinical, it's empty. They might be worried about you being the Empress in the reverse. But I don't think it's that this... I don't know what's going on with this individual. I don't know whether this is crossed wires, because if you're the Empress in the reverse, then you're kind of cold and you're kind of clinical. And you're not sharing, and you're not loving, and you're not nurturing. But I feel that this person is worried about trying to nurture this relationship. They might be worried because they don't want to nurture it, they don't want to grow it, they don't want to invest time and energy and toil into developing this relationship with this Empress in the reverse. And I feel that the most likely outcome, the overall outcome, sorry, for the first 2 weeks in January 2018... Sagittarius will be this Seven of Wands. And why is the Seven of Wands the most likely outcome for Sagittarius? Show me. Well, you lack confidence. You have no more confidence. Queen of Wands in the reverse, that's you, Sagittarius, as well. I think that you block someone out because you no longer have confidence in them with that Queen of Wands. Also, you might no longer be attracted to them with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Remember, she lacks confidence when she's reversed. She can either be a bitch or she can lack confidence in a situation. She no longer wants to go for it. She's no longer attracted to it. So I think that you guys are blocking someone out because you know either no longer attracted to what they have to offer to you, or you lack confidence in the situation with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. Also, the Queen of Wands is an action card, so she'll always take action. So it might be you block someone out through their lack of action towards you. Maybe their lack of action is bringing a sense of injustice within this relationship, with the Justice card being reversed. Let's get this reading again. So for the first 2 weeks in January 2018, Sagittarius, I think you've given up on a situation with that Ace of Cups in the reverse. I think you're emotionally drained. I think that you've got no more love to give to an individual. I think it's because you're either toying with the idea of a couple of other options. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual, along with a water sign individual, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, potentially. Or it could be that you guys no longer want to invest emotionally in a situation with the Ace of Cups in the reverse because you've finally weighed up that you need to emotionally, or you need to detach yourself or cut yourself off emotionally from an individual. I feel it's because somebody around you, and it could be an earth sign or an air sign individual potentially, is not putting the effort into the relationship, and they seem to be quite aloof and detached with the Queen, with the High Priestess. Or they might not be telling you, because the High Priestess often means, I don't tell you, I don't speak my truth, I'm hiding everything. So it might be that somebody's not been putting effort into this relationship, and they're not really telling you what's going on with them with the High Priestess. I feel that, though, in the recent past, you have experienced this person as the King of Wands energy. And I think that this person has been very reticent with that Seven of Coins. They've been waiting. They've been biding their time. They've been playing for time with the Seven of Coins, because I think this person has been evaluating whether they want to invest in this relationship with you. And as a result of that, your energies, or your challenge, is the Hanged Man. That you are on tenterhooks, I feel, with this Hanged Man energy, because the relationship seems to be in a place of limbo with that Wheel of Fortune. It seems to be stuck. But also it might be that your challenge is somebody who is not making any type of sacrifices, seems to be stagnating the flow of this relationship with the Wheel of Fortune. And as a result of that, I feel that you guys, the energies around you in January 2018, Cancerians, will be that you'll be stuck at a crossroads with the Two of Wands energy in a relationship that doesn't have the potential for growth and happiness and vitality with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. It might also be that some of you guys are finding that this relationship is very divisive. There seems to be a great gulf between you and another individual, because with the Ten of Cups reverse, it might be that you just don't match. You don't seem to gel as a couple. You seem to be very unhappy together as a couple. There's no kind of strong emotional energy or connection between the both of you. Might also be that there's divisions in a relationship with that Two of Wands in the reverse, because there are discrepancies and disruptions and a certain sense of dispute in a relationship with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. The most likely outcome will be that I feel that you guys will be very confused. You're either going to be very confused by what somebody's telling you, because this King of Swords in the reverse is a manipulator. So it might be the most likely outcome is that you're very confused because this person's still trying to manipulate you with that King of Swords in the reverse. Or it might be for some of you guys, you decide the most likely outcome will be, well, I'm going to look at other options with a King of Swords in the reverse. But it wouldn't be the best person to go for, because the person's renowned for being a liar and a manipulator when he's reversed. So it could be either that the same person who seemed to be quite reticent around you is still trying to manipulate you and you might be confused by that, or you've got another option that you can look at as shown in your you now position. Coming in, I think that you guys will decide to give up on contacting or trying to communicate with this individual, or trying to maybe bring some form of change. Some of you guys might even give up on the opportunity to maybe to travel and see this person with that Eight of Wands energy, because what you'll experience coming in is somebody who seems to be bored. They don't seem to be making any type of an effort. This person seems to be quite joyless. They seem to be quite reticent with that Page of Wands in the reverse. They might even send you not a very nice message with the Page of Wands in the reverse, that they would rather kind of hold back or possibly put a little bit of a halt on the relationship. It seems to me that this person is quite selfish and they don't seem to be very invested in you as an individual, Sagittarius. Your fears are that this person, I feel, the Emperor in the reverse, does not want to conform to a traditional idea of a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. It's because that they're worried. I think it's either they're worried about you. Maybe they think that when you get the Emperor's reverse, this can be somebody who's overly nurturing as well. So somebody can be overly loving or overly too mothering, too smothering. And it might be this person doesn't want to commit with the Emperor in the reverse to the relationship because they're worried that you're too overly nurturing, too overly smothering. Almost like you seem to take their sense of freedom away. This person might also be worried, I feel, with the Empress in the reverse, that this relationship doesn't have the potential to grow or prosper in a healthy way. The outcome I'm seeing for you Sagittarians in the first 2 weeks of January 2018 is where you seem to be blocking out this individual. Alright? You're blocking out, I feel, somebody who is displaying elements of not being attracted to you, I feel, with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody who, it's either that you're blocking this person out because you no longer have the confidence in this relationship, that it could bring you any sense of justice with this Justice card in the reverse, or you're blocking this person out because they seem to be possibly overly manipulative with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person also might not be making any type of an effort with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and it's bringing a sense of injustice into the relationship and how you feel about it. Maybe in terms of yourself. Maybe you don't feel that you're getting your justice, you're getting your rewards in this relationship. So I feel that you're going to be blocking someone out due to those reasons. Somebody here, I feel, number one, is possibly manipulating you guys for some strange reason. This person seems to be manipulating you. Or this person just can't make up their mind and they're sort of playing for time, I feel. It might also be that this King of Wands in the recent past has been looking at other options, because I often see the Seven of Coins as being other options as well. But the most likely outcome is that you'll either be confused by this person because they're trying to manipulate you with the King of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to manipulate you by their conversation, communicating with you and saying, look, yeah, we're still together, but, you know. Or it will be that you'll start looking at other options, possibly with a King of Swords in the reverse, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra it could be, or somebody who's a very, very good liar. I don't know why you'd be looking at other options for somebody else who you possibly don't even trust. Very interesting reading. I'd like to say thanks, guys, for joining me on Carol's Universe for your bi-weekly reading, 1st to 15th of January 2018. Have a great year, and I'll see you on your love readings, which will be sitting right next door to this one. It's going to be a Gypsy Tarot spread again. And, yeah, going to be doing your yearly year ahead live spread readings as well. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.